them, because that can also affect your rating. And please do not put on a very rumpled shirt like this one when driving. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? What's going on, all the wonderful drivers out there, all the wonderful passengers? You're welcome to the Referal channel, and in today's video, we'll be talking about mainly on ratings. Do my ratings matters? Does it affect anything about me being a driver? And this is a question I've seen, or debates I've seen on other drivers forums, and with my understanding, with my own general understanding, and I'll put it to you guys to, use your own level of reasoning to think about it. You have a business, you're a businessman, and you operate, let's say you're a business person for an app. And your app, you do accommodation services. So people are to come on your platform and look. Just if you know about Airbnb, people can come on your platform and then book apartments. And after each stay in your apartment, they give your apartment a rating on their experiences. So, and you have, let's say, for instance, 20 accommodations. And then out of the 20 accommodation, 3 is having a rating of 4.95. Because it's very difficult to be on 5-star on the dot, because it's not easy. You're going to meet a lot of human beings. You're going to meet people that are frustrated, some people that are like high on some kind of drugs that you don't even know what it is, and then flare up your car like, what's going on? It happens, but not too often. You meet more cool people than non-cool people. So I miss the car. I miss the smell of this car, by the way. Like, wow, I miss this car. This was too premium for those rides, man. Like, too premium. So, and guess what? It's not even by car that you used to get your ratings from riders. So back to the story, the illustration. So on that same list, you have 10 people having 4.6. Then every other person was having a rating between 4.40. Then a very big client of yours is coming into the country, somebody that has been booking a lot of rides booking a lot of trips, do long distance, spending a lot of money spending a lot of money in your business. You have your analytics, you've seen customers that are doing this number of what, then the person comes into the region where you have these 10 accommodation centers. The person tried to order for one, as in, check. Which one will you recommend first? Let me know in the comment section, which one will you recommend first to your clients? So if you just use this logic alone, you would understand that, yes, rating should matter. Any reasonable, service provider should know that rating matters. So that is just what I want you to deliberate on, and let me know what you think on the comment section below. This is the Driverpreneur. If this is your first time coming across this channel, this is where I share my experience as a Lagos-based full-time driver. I drive on an average of 12 hours every day, yeah, but not every day, because today I'm decided to take today off. Like, I just want to rest. Today is Thursday, and I just want to relax, stretch out. I miss this car. This car is like a massager. Like, you have this stuff right here. Like, that's why I love the Mercedes. This is a C-Class. It has this stuff that if you drive, you can have your back slanted, like the S shape. The like normal sitting on a chair position. Then after driving for a while and you're tired, you could just pull this stuff right here. Let me show you guys. This stuff right here comes up, it comes out, so it gives your body that like a massage for your back. I miss the car. So back to the subject matter. So in this video, we'll just generally be talking. So if this is your first time coming across this video, this channel, please kindly hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notification for all videos. This way you get notified every time I come up with new videos. I share videos relating to, lifestyle, what I see, what I experience as a driver, because it's not really easy, going out there every day. You see a lot of things, getting to deal with a lot of people, but it's business. So this is the Driverpreneur. Subscribe. Sorry I keep saying so many so. I don't know why I keep saying so. Don't mind me. The school I went to Command Ikeja Military Cantonment, Lagos. That was my secondary school. We had bomb blast issue. Bomb blast blew our school. We had to be going to school in the afternoon from 12 o'clock all the way to like 6. So pardon me if my English is not very, now, Yankeeistic. I'm a full-born Omo Naija, so you can follow me on Instagram. I share some couple of things. I've opened some couple of Instagram accounts, but I think I'm going to stick to the old Instagram account which I use, which is like my personal Instagram account. It's called Tel Naija, TEL. Before now, I've done a couple of businesses. I've ventured into tourism, ventured into e-commerce and all. So, but this my driving business, none of any of my other businesses has given me, so much inflow of cash that, you could have in a day. You could decide to make like $5,000. You could scroll and check some other videos of where I celebrated some of my wins, getting some very good money, driving my own car, So back to the subject matter before we lose focus. Yes, your ratings do matter. And before the end of this video, at the end of this video, I'll tell you the magical word that I dealt with. Should I say magical? It's just regular word. But when I started telling my customers that word, those words, I started seeing improvements in my rating. There was a time I was in 4.65. Started growing it all gradually. I lost my phone, by the way. This is a new phone. So those screenshots are probably on that other phone. I would have saved it up on cloud, but I, incidentally forgot. Yeah, so it matters. It matters. I notice I get a lot much trip. You know what? If you want to do a test now, this ride share is very competitive, just like every other business. There's a lot of competition. You have serious competition. If you own your rider app right now, I strongly suggest you download your rider app on your phone so you can, use it to maybe shift away from where too many drivers are. Maybe I'll share that one in another different video. So if you own your app, your rider app right now, you would notice that there are drivers right now. Today is Thursday. It's supposed to be a day where people are not supposed to go to work. The way they structure work days now as Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday. A lot of people can't wait for it to get back to normal. You understand? But it makes the traffic a bit lighter these days. If you open your rider app now, you would see that where you are, there are cars waiting for a request. So it is, if you request, you can try to just request if it's on, Bolt. They don't charge you cancellation fee. If you request, look at the rating of that driver. Look at the rating of the driver. If that driver's rating is more than your own rating, that means you are below the average ratings of drivers. If your own is below, I used to do it. I would check. I would see some drivers on 4.8. And I was on 4.7. I was like, what's going on? These people, sometimes you wait, you don't get requests. So, I keep saying so. Please, who has a solution for me for this? So I keep saying. Yes. First of all, you need to be very polite. Just try to be polite. I know it's not easy to be polite. It's not easy. It's a very difficult thing, especially, given the fact that we grew up where we grew up. Sure, you understand. Some people, it's so easy for them to just be polite, meeting you for the very first time. So easy. Some people will be very defensive, you understand? So just try to be polite. It's business. People are coming out from maybe quarrels with their spouses. It's not easy. Even myself, sometimes I lose it. That's something about business. When you deal with a lot of people, you see a lot of people. I've done over 1,000 rides on Uber alone. Try to be polite and try to make them just comfortable in your car. And please try to maintain your car. One, another thing, try to make your AC always work, because some riders will request for you to turn on the AC. And sometimes when you try to negotiate that, okay, the weather is quite cold, why are we turning on AC? Because it's not every time you just keep turning on your AC every time. It will burn off the compressor. You need to sometimes negotiate it. The weather is cool, why are you turning on your AC? If you understand, just try to negotiate. But if they insist, you turn it on for them, so they know you have AC. Because sometimes when they know you don't have AC, they can even report you. I've had a rider reported me one time for something. So funny enough, I went to Magodo that day, and I saw the next day the rider, I saw him, and I parked. If you see the look on this guy's face, he was so shocked. We had a nice ride together. I wonder why he went to still report me of just something that is very minor. You got to your destination well, healthy, nothing went wrong with you. You requested for AC, I gave you, and I begged him when we were going that, please let me quickly buy fuel, just 1K fuel, so that I can take you to, as in, it's better fuel not finish on the road. The guy said no problem. I parked. He also reported that one that I was not professional. I stopped by to buy fuel. I said, but both of us we gist well. No. In my mind, I said, well, no problem, no wahala. So always try to have, another thing is always try to have your fuel up to gauge to drive, because stopping over sometimes these riders will feel offended, and most of the time they won't tell you. Just keep it in them. That's how some people are. Human beings are very different and very complex. So some people will just put it in their mind. They won't talk to you. They won't tell you, and it will be an issue. They will rate you down. Just try to have fuel in your car. Make sure you don't do those kind of stop. If you must do, please always take permission. Tell them, please, let me quickly top up my gas. Some people will be like, it's not, like I said, it's not easy to be nice, to be polite in this part of the world. Then another thing that can help your rating is try to create a rapport. Try to talk to your rider. Some people like it. There's one guy that gave me a tip. The guy is a doctor, so I was asking him how was his day, has this COVID-19 thing, and the guy gave me a tip. I was surprised, but we had a very good rapport. But when you notice the rider is not wanting to talk, like the rider is hesitant to talk, just give them the space. Try to understand the emotional surrounding where you drive a rider. It's not easy, it's not easy. But with time, just be conscious. Try to be conscious of what's going on, and you start seeing improvements in your rating. Then the last thing that I need to mention, which I said was it's like a magical word. What you've been doing the groundwork, you've been doing the work ever since the trip started. When you pick that request, always make contact. Be very sure where you are going to. Some riders may request somewhere and then walk somewhere else. If it's on Uber, you can chat the person up in app. Make contact. On Taxify, if no contact was made, don't go for that trip. Make sure you make contact with the rider, because when you drive, except it's a short pickup, you can just, maybe the person is there looking for you, you can drive there. But if it's a long pickup, always make, because you just drive there, you wait, and then you're not paid cancellation fee, so it will be a waste of resources for you. And if it's Uber, you can drive there, because Uber will give you cancellation fee. But always try to make contact. You're running late, maybe you want to get late, something is going on, just try call the rider, like, please, see, this is the challenge I have. Then you see people that will be like, why? Try to calm them down. Once you pick up, welcome them. Good afternoon. Not every time you'll be in that mood, but just try to do this thing from time to time. Not every time. Sometimes you'll be in a down mood. You too, you are moody. You're human now. You're not a robot. So before you start the trip, make sure you show the rider that I'm about to start the trip. Show the rider and say this, I'm about to start the trip. There are cases I've been in that there are situations I've been in. The rider said I didn't show them the trip that I've started. Maybe for any reason the trip went above the estimated fare. Maybe there was a bit of traffic. Then some riders will argue with you that you didn't show them before you started the trip, that you are overcharging them. So just always make sure you show them, because that can also affect your rating. And please do not put on a very rumpled shirt like this one when driving. When the trip ends, always tell them this. Tell them this. Tell them, I hope they like you had a wonderful ride with them. They didn't give you any issue, no complaint. They were very calm, and then take the phone, show them the rating. I just gave you a 5-star rating. You press done. You tell them I need a 5-star rating to get my next trip. It works like magic. If it's somebody that did something that you didn't like, tell the person, so I'm about to rate you, because the riders, most of them don't even know drivers rate them, and it's so surprising. And lately I've been seeing people that there are more people, influx of rider. Yeah, they said there will be influx of drivers on the platform. Yes, drivers are going to, but as much as there's influx of drivers to the platform, there's also influx of riders to the platform. Most people that go to work now, professionals, and some of them, maybe in the past, for one reason or the other, they were taking public transport. But a lot of people went in and sat down and do the calculation and the math and say, is it not even better I do Uber? If you calculate it, or you do any other online taxi company, it's cheaper, more convenient and cheaper for you to transport with. So if it's somebody that's, give you a little bit of attitude, tell them, you kept me waiting. For the person kept you waiting for so long, and, entered your car, maybe apologize. So you kept me waiting for so long, I'm giving you a 2-star. The person will be like, really? You guys to rate us? I say, yes. But you actually just, if the person you're okay with the ride, just, play with them, then give them the 5-star. But if somebody you are not okay with the ride, tell the person, that one is the hard part. You figure that out yourself. All this one to all you guys. I hope you guys learned 1 or 2 things from this video. Please kindly give this video a thumbs up. Recommend it for other drivers or any other driver platform. It could help 1 or 2 persons. And thank you guys. You guys are doing very well. I'm seeing all the love, all the likes and the videos, and you guys are very fantastic. You keep me wanting to come out with more content. So please keep doing what you do. Like, subscribe, hit on that bell notification icon, and let's go on this journey together. It's from Driverpreneur to all you guys. I'm saying peace.